Well, the rainy days are over, it looks like, for a while, at least through the weekend and maybe through Monday. Things are looking pretty dry. Not much left on the First 1.5 Doppler network this afternoon. If you look closely, you might see a few little blips on the radar, but we zoom in, there's not much. Occasionally, a little sprinkle or two has been fading away in northern Hidalgo County. You see one little sprinkle maybe crossing 281 and a small shower right on the border of Hidalgo County and Brooks County, but really, that's probably about it. There's practically no chance for rain most everywhere this evening. So the evening planner, like I showed you for the football games earlier, looking pretty dry. I mean, unless you're under that one little shower along the Hidalgo County, Brooks County border, it's looking dry. 86 at 7 p.m., falling through the 80s and into the 70s late this evening. The humidity's come down a little bit, so it may cool down to very late tonight, maybe down to about 69 or 70 again in some areas like we saw this morning, but not much cooler than that. There's not much dry air around. Tomorrow's high is back up probably above 90 nearly everywhere except for right along the coast. We have more sunshine. We have a little bit warmer temperatures coming in the atmosphere and a tropical system that will be east of us, and that flow around behind it on the west side usually helps warm us up more. So expect it to be somewhat sunny and hot, it looks like. 71 in the morning, 88 by noon, probably in the lower to middle 90s most of the afternoon with a mostly sunny sky. You might occasionally see a few high clouds or a few puffy clouds go through, but I think the majority of the day looks pretty bright. And you see not much across Texas either. Texas is dry after a couple showers early this morning, but if you are traveling, it looks like a pretty dry weekend around most of South Texas and the valley with just some sunshine. But we'll show you Future Track and a couple features here on Future Track. We have one cold front moving in from the north, tropical system approaching from the south, and in between it's pretty dry right now, but you see by late tonight some showers and storms way up north. This front, though, the first front kind of fading a bit. Our tropical system could become a hurricane, maybe a Category 1 hurricane by Saturday, and it's in the Gulf of Mexico. And if this was June, July, or August, odds are this would probably come more west. But now that it's September and October and the fronts are coming in, this kind of pushes everything back away from Texas. So this storm system more than likely going north toward Louisiana by tomorrow evening and night. Again, this front here kind of just fizzling out, though, and tropical storm or Hurricane Nate will move inland across Louisiana and Mississippi. More dry weather here. Then by the time we get to early next week, another cold front coming down. This one appears to be a bit stronger, but models keep flip-flopping a bit about how much there will be with it in terms of cool air. You can kind of see the pressure gradient here build up, indicating there is a pretty good push of cool air initially through the time this model runs out on Tuesday early morning. It's still just north of us, and this front could come through sometime on Tuesday. It's possible that we could start off warm and muggy on Tuesday and kind of end up breezy and cool late in the day with a couple showers or storms, and then if we're lucky, if you want cool air, if you're lucky, you might get a little cool down Tuesday night and at least through Wednesday. In the tropics, though, still tracking Tropical Storm Nate. Winds are at 60 miles per hour. This one is ready to speed off to the north. I mean, look how it goes from the northwest Caribbean to Louisiana in about 25, 28 hours or so. So it could be making landfall as maybe a Category 1 hurricane tomorrow evening and then weakening and causing some rain across the southeast over the weekend. Quick look for you at the coast just to show you some numbers at the coast. Temperatures in the 70s there tomorrow, in the 80s by afternoon, though. If you're going for Sandcastle days, a light north breeze at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. And a high risk of rip currents, though, because of that storm system in the Gulf of Mexico. But the first 1.5 forecast basically break it down to hot and mainly dry Saturday, Sunday, and Monday with highs in the 90s. At some point, we could cool off Tuesday afternoon or evening, just through about Wednesday with some clouds and showers, maybe highs closer to 79 or 80, but then warming back up rapidly again. So we'll keep tracking the fronts and the tropical systems in your first 1.5 forecast. Oscar?